Can I tell you a scary story that changed the way I see stories? It's not graphic at all. In fact, it's kind of boring. But I read it years ago and it still haunts me to this day. Okay, ready? This story was a post I saw online titled "Why I Don't Use Plastic Containers Anymore." The lady who posted it was a nanny who would watch people's kids while their parents were at work. It was a pretty easy job and it paid well because a lot of her clients were wealthy. She packed up early so she was ready to go as soon as the parents arrived. She could be home by 5. But one day, the mother of the kid she was watching came home early. So the nanny went to go pack up her stuff while the mother was watching. And when she pulled the plastic container that held her lunch out of the family refrigerator, the mother's face turned pale white. Suddenly, she became furious and told the nanny that if she wanted to keep working for them, she was forbidden from bringing any plastic containers into their house. The nanny was shocked and confused, but agreed and went home for the day. She was so flustered by the exchange that it wasn't until later that night that she remembered what the mother and her husband did for a living. They were both on the board of directors for a huge plastics company. That's a real post I saw online. I spiced it up a little, but best parts were already there, man. Working in a wealthy family house, they see a plastic container, freak out. It turns out they work for a plastics company. That's a real post I saw online, and it haunts me to this day. Every time I see a plastic container in a refrigerator, I think, what did Plastic Mom know that we don't? I mean, like, for all I know, this was like a completely made up post. Like, there's no evidence whatsoever. So, like, for all I know, this was like the glass container industry trying to like do a viral campaign or something like that. But like, I actually am haunted by this story. And before any of you go into the comments to start discussing the like merits of plastic, could I suggest a different topic? The web is full of a lot of scary stories, but sometimes it's the stories that we don't realize that are trying to scare us that are the most effective. So ask yourself, would this story still matter to you if it was completely made up? Safe travels out there, Netscape navigators.